Hello, long time no chat. I haven't posted a video in a little bit, but I wanted to kind of jump back into doing videos. I have a couple of studio vlogs coming down the pipeline, and today's video is just gonna all be about custom bullet journals. So in the time that I have been missing off of YouTube, I have been creating my own journals, getting them manufactured, and now I'm going to be creating customs. So that is what this video is all about. I'm going to be showing you exactly what a custom bullet journal could look like, walking through the setup initial pages, chatting about how the months are going to look, the weeks, the themes, really everything that goes along into a custom. I have all of the product information linked on my store, so I'm gonna put that description or that link in the description box for you guys. There's a couple of different options for you in case you are interested in picking up a journal. I have the custom here that I'm gonna walk through in the video, and then right now I just have this blue one here that's completely blank. So if you wanted to do your own type of bullet journaling, I have a blank dot grid journal for you to do that. Then for those who want kind of that perfect in-betweener, I do have a bullet journal starter kit as well, which will be on my website. It's going to include the journal and then 6 of my favorite sticker sets, just to help you kind of get jumping off into creating your own weekly, monthly, your themes, all of that in your bullet journal for the year and months to come. So let's hop on in, and I can't wait to show you all of the work that's gone into creating this custom. A little bit about the journals. They are stunning, they're beautiful. They all have this little embossed floral on the front, this like beautiful gold color. They're all going to have the belly band that goes around it, plus the little pen loop here where you're gonna be able to stick some stuff in. When you open up the journal, at the very back we got these 2 little ribbons, and then I have a little back pocket here as well for all of those good stuffs to go in. And it comes in like this bluey color. So those are the 2 colors that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna get started just with the flip through. So every book is gonna have a future log. I set it up nice and simple. It's where you're gonna put all of your things that'll need to get done in January, February, March, all the way till the end of the year. These months will change just depending upon how many customs you're getting. So I have a 3-month custom, a 6-month custom, and then a full 12-month custom as well. And then for the journals, right now I have these first 2 spreads completely blank. Here is where I kind of have an idea of goals, or for me personally, I would want to track how many books I read, or people do a mood pixel each year, things like that. Financial goals sometimes go at the beginning, things that you want to watch, read, listen to, your favorites, memory spread. So I have those guys blank so we can go through and customize them together. And then I move into different monthlies, really. So this month here, January, I have a floral theme going on. So you're gonna see hints of this floral theme throughout. Every page here is gonna have 1 cover page and then some sort of tracker on the side. Here I have a combination of habit trackers and a mood tracker. And then we move on into the monthlies. Now the monthlies, you have a couple of different options. For this journal, I'm showing you 12 different themes, 12 different monthlies, 12 different weeklies, so you can get an idea of what your custom journal could look like. So here all of the colors correspond to that washi tape floral, which is really nice, so you know everything's going together. This is what's considered a 2-page calendar layout. So the monthly covers the 2 pages, and then there's that little custom section on the side for notes. This could be really anything. It could be birthdays, it could be work projects, it could be meetings, it could be memories, gratitude, all of that. So I have a couple examples of what those guys would look like throughout. And then we get straight into the weeklies. Here I did a Monday start date. Saturday and Sunday are separated from each other. I have some examples where the weekends are combined. And then this last box here, I just left as a decorative element. But again, this is completely customizable to you. So you could add in things like meals, groceries, next week. Those are kind of the more common ones that I see, but really anything can be done there. And then when flipping through, you'll just see that decorative element kind of switches places, but the weekly theme for the most part stays the same. Here is February. February again has your cover page. This one is a heart theme. And then for the tracker this month that goes along with it, it would be a savings challenge. Now these trackers every single month are going to be the same. I'm just showing you different trackers. So if you want to save every single month, you could have a savings tracker every single month. If you like the idea of the January one back here, where every month you're tracking your habits and your mood, that would be your tracker. They're going to stay consistent, but again, I'm just showing you a couple of different examples. Here is another 2-page monthly layout. Instead, we have it divided between morning, evening, and all day, where you would write down your tasks. So let's say February the 14th, I know is Valentine's Day. That could go under my all day task. Maybe in the evening, I have a little date going on. In the morning, I have, I don't know, a little spa day, whatever you have going on for Valentine's. And then that side panel here is now switched between a little mini calendar. Got your goals, so 1, 2, 3 goals, and then the tasks for that list. This type of weekly layout, I have one side completely for tasks, and then I personally love having a what I call everything on one page type of spread, so I don't have to flip between. Every single week though, that's gonna look the same. So if you like this type of layout, or you wanna switch certain elements, so maybe you don't like the habit, you would want something like a sleep tracker, that could be removed there, but the rest could stay the same. Very flexible to work with. This one's probably one of my favorite themes. It's the Monarch butterfly. I actually ended up doing it in my own journal. See, I actually did it for my March monthly this month. This is the cover page. This is our tracker. Our tracker is going to be for tasks, for home and work. You can see in mine, I liked the layout here, but I just ended up switching it for Create with Kate, which is the business, and then general tasks that need to get done throughout the month. So that is a perfect example of how we could switch these guys on up. Moving into the calendar, another 2-page calendar with a gratitude tracker on the side instead. Again, that guy can be subbed on out, but you see little elements of the theme throughout too. Here is one of my favorite weeklies. I love how you get a lot of space to write out your tasks. You have a master list for the week. Me, love my gratitude, as you can tell. And then meals. So those 3 categories could always be switched out if you like the layout of this. Maybe you want to do some fitness tracking. Maybe you want a memory section to put like a little photo or Polaroid in at the end of each week. And then up at the top, maybe here is how many steps you've walked. That could for sure be changed around. Here is an example for April of a 2-paged cover spread. So I did the lemon theme, and then I had a little itty bitty quote up at the top. So no trackers of any sort on the front here. But what happened instead when flipping over to the calendar, it's just a now 1-page calendar. So we still have room for a tracker of some sort. That could be something if you don't need a lot of room for your calendars, or you want maybe multiple trackers, that is an option there for you. This walking tracker is very simple. You just color it in when you walk the amount of steps that you want to get done. And then we do have that lemon decorative element throughout the spread too. These weeklies are great if you want an overview of the events that are going on, plus the tasks, and then things for next week. So maybe you have a lot of projects going on. Here's a great way to kind of organize your thoughts all in one area so that each week will be cohesive and kind of blend into one another. So again, all of those weeklies are going to be the same throughout the entire year, but it's just another example of what we could do for a weekly for you. May is the cactus theme, and what I did differently for this type of trackers and memories. So you could write out a line a day, you could put in photos, scrap papers. Those guys there is the decorative cover page again. Here is a calendar overview. It's a 2-page calendar spread, but what's different about this one is there's a habit tracker up at the top. So every day that I get 10,000 steps, I would put a little X or circle, color it on in, and then I do have a general to-do list on the side as well. Here's the first weekly. It's great, lots of room here. These 3 categories again can get switched on out, but it's an awesome way to make sure you're getting enough space. Even the weekends, although they are combined into the same block, there's still quite a bit of room to write down a good amount of tasks to get done. Here is June. June was a rainbow theme. Here's a great example of like this month I'm doing these guys. That could be a spread at the very beginning of the year. So this year I would like to read, I'd like to enjoy, I am grateful for, etc., etc. And then 1-month calendar spread with a tracker option here for goals to do. These are habit trackers just laid out in a different way. So I only want to track 3 things. And then that decorative element that goes along with the theme as well. These weekly layouts, I did have a decorative element here, but that could always be subbed out for more room to track things. So maybe you want to track, again, fitness. Here I have gratitude on the side. I have meals on the bottom. All of those guys can be replaced. Each day is very nice because you can track exactly what you want to do for tasks. If you did want, you could always have a Sunday start date instead of Monday. I know I have Monday. That's just the way that I personally like to plan, but this is your custom journal. So if you want things starting on a Sunday, we can definitely do that for you as well. July here is a paintbrush, a roller theme. I have my habits on the side, so I would have all those habits down at the bottom here, the different events that are going to be happening, the goals I want to accomplish, and then a little mini calendar up at the top. The reason why I have that mini calendar is because here's another way, a 2-page spread for tracking what I need to get done throughout the month. I have it divided into days of 10, personal and for work, and then a little brain dump at the bottom. So that would be another word for notes. Here is where I've done something a little bit different. So working out is an option for Monday to Sunday, what I accomplished. So maybe on Monday I did cardio, Tuesday I had leg day, Wednesday was rest, so on and so forth. And then that theme kind of throughout with the little paint rollers as well. August is a lavender theme. Again, cover page, and then a tracker would be that gratitude log here on the side. I have my 1-page calendar spread and then a sleep tracker. September is another one of my favorites. I did this theme here in one of my bullet journals in the past. I'll probably just link the video somewhere up here, I think it is. And then tasks are broken down into work, personal, other, relationships. Again, those categories can be yours to choose. So that's the one type of tracker with the one cover page. Here is a monthly. This one looks a little bit different. You would just draw out a line. So let's say on the 1st of the month, I'm paying rent. On the 15th, I have my utilities bill, all of that. Maybe I'm visiting my family on the 22nd. I would draw a line out and then just write that in. Here's a type of habit tracker, just broken down into each habit instead, so you can see exactly how often you're reading. So maybe every Monday I'm reading. Got Monday to Sunday with the little meals. This is very similar to that January weekly, right? Very, very similar. Except instead of having the meals here, I just had a decorative element. So that's a great example of kind of how I would switch up a weekly that I like to make it fit a little bit better for me. October is where I introduce in a little Dutch door. So this little piece here is cut on out to have a visual with that green color in the background. So that's the cover page. The first tracker would be a goal. So I'm getting 3 goals done. Here's what I need to accomplish in the first 15 days and then in the next little bit of the month. Flipping on over, I do have a 2-page calendar. Kept it very simplistic with the decorative elements and keeping with the color palette. Here is an example of what could be done if you want to track a couple of different things every single week, but you don't know what it's going to be in that moment. So I have the boxes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, weekend is combined. I have a habit, a sleep, and a note section. So maybe you know you want all of those guys every single week to be done. But in this middle little block, you might want to rotate between working out, my meals for the week. Maybe I have a birthday party to plan for and I just want more section and space specifically for something that changes each week. That's at least a nice way that you can still get a good chunk of the journal planned out for you, and then you can customize at home yourself exactly another little space for planning. So November is right here. This is another way if you wanted something to switch up every single month. So maybe I don't know which tracker I want to include. Maybe first month I want a money one, second one I would like to track my fitness, third one I'd like to track my reading. So here is a blank option, but it still sticks cohesively in with the coffee shop theme. I have no calendar this month, so I have 3 different types of trackers: a blank tracker, a reading tracker, and then a book review tracker as well. Some people don't like using calendars. Majority of the time I don't actually use my own calendar, so I wanted it to be an option for people too. So reading tracker, you would just color in or create a pattern for how many minutes you read. This is just a single book review. Here's a little note section, so rolling weekly. I'm pretty sure I have a video on this somewhere just in case people are curious, and I'm gonna link it just right up above as well. Here's where you would put different events events, bills, birthdays, tasks that are specific to a day, and then you would just write down exactly what you want to get done throughout the week and check off the day it gets done. So I have maybe a list of 10 items for the first day. I don't get all of them done on a Monday, that's fine. I can still get them done on a Tuesday. They're not day specific, whereas this guy is very day specific. Let's say on Wednesday I have a dentist appointment. It's very specific. I got to get those tasks done that day. And then the last one is December. So this is my balloon theme. I really love how this one turned out. On this side, we have some sort of tracker. I usually think of these guys as a mood tracker personally, where you'd color in the little dot on, let's say the first day I'm really happy, it would be this color, whatever color you have at home. It could be, did I read? Yes. Did I read for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes or under, not at all. Did I work out? Was it a rest day? Was it a cardio day? Could be really any type of tracker. I didn't label exactly what it is, so that's always nice. You can switch it every single month. Here is a 2-page calendar with the goals broken down each week. Week 1, here's a couple things I want to accomplish. There's week 1. This weekly is very versatile because it gives you lots of space for every single day, and these sections on the side can be changed up to fit you a little bit better, but you do have those decorative elements. But that is what the customs look like. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed the custom video. It was so much fun making. I really had a lot of fun coming up with the themes, using the stickers, figuring out colors, and coordinating all of the stuff together. Like I said in the video, the customs do come in 3, 6, and 12-month options, or you can get a completely blank journal for you to customize your own bullet journal spreads in. Or if you like that, like Goldilocks, perfect in between, there is that bullet journal starter kit on the website as well. So check out the description box, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!